First Technique Week segment of the day because we have two. Hi, Chef Andario.
How you doing?
Good. Cuzzo's Cuisine. First up, we're talking about herbs, and we're talking about cutting herbs. There are so many different types of herbs out there, and sometimes it's just a garnish, but sometimes you got to put them in the recipe, right, Chef?
Yes, you do.
Okay, I am terrible with these, and you have my nemesis right here. Is this rosemary?
What you know about that rosemary?
Not much.
You did the right thing. Smell it. Smell it.
I knew it was rosemary, but I never know how to cut it. And like parsley?
Yeah, Italian parsley.
Italian parsley. I should have known that. And I never know how to cut that one either. Why is cutting herbs such a challenge? I think people just break it up and throw it in because they're lazy.
Well, first of all, it takes some time and experience to know your herbs. Luckily, I'm a chef and I was taught how to use herbs, but rosemary is one of my favorites. And I can give you a good way that I've learned to cut rosemary. First thing you do, you want to peel the leaves from the outside.
So you're peeling them down from the top to the bottom?
Top to the bottom.
Okay.
Get all those off.
Yep.
Then you get it in. You want to cut it real fine. See, I might want to use it for like a seasoning on meats.
Yes.
Let's say like a roast beef or something like that. And I'll cut it down real fine. Real fine, that's the key.
Look at that. Now, let me ask you about your knife technique, because really knife skills are a technique week in their own.
Yeah.
But what I notice you're doing, and I've only learned recently, is you're keeping the tip of the knife down.
Yeah, you keep it on the cutting board, and you want to always tuck your fingers in.
Yep.
Because one of my chefs always told me, you keep your fingers out, you miss it, cut it off, that's not growing back. But if you tuck it in, this is going to grow back. You know?
I like that.
So you always tuck it in and keep the knife on the board. Don't never take it off your cutting board.
Okay, so we got rosemary down.
Rosemary out the way.
What's next?
And now you got our Italian parsley.
Yes.
And what I do with the parsley, pretty much the same thing.
There's so many stems on that guy, though.
Yeah, now since I'm in the restaurant business, I'm gonna use all the stems and cut it up. But you know, a lot of people don't like stems, so it's your choice.
So you're just pulling the leaves off of the stems?
Pull the leaves off, yeah.
Okay.
Then you wanna cut them off finally the same way. Keep the knife on the board.
Okay.
Tuck your fingers in.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Do you ever, I mean, it seems as simple as make a pile and keep that knife down.
Keep chopping it, yeah. Just keep that knife on the board. Never take it off the cutting board.
Is there, are there other ways to chop herbs? I know sometimes I see people rolling different things, like rolling the herbs and slicing them that way. Everybody
got their preference and their own different style. Also, if you don't have good knife skills, you can put it in a blender and blend it up real good too as well. So that's what I would call cheating. But it's quicker, and for people who don't have knife skills like that, just throw it in the blender, blend it up, and according to what you're doing with it.
You know what I really appreciate about that is that, you know, tearing it, you're going to end up with pieces of different sizes, and some people don't like to see or like have the big pieces of the herb in their food. When you're chopping it like that, you're at least guaranteeing that it's all the same consistent size.
I always tell, like when I'm telling my staff, I always like it looking like seasoning, so I could just sprinkle it, you know, real nice and fine.
Yes. Yeah. So you got to really think about what that is that you're tasting.
It's called how you're using it, though. It's all about how you're using it.
I'm going to try. Can I try?
Yeah.
While I'm taking these leaves off of this rosemary, can you tell everybody about Cuzzo's? Because it's like everywhere I turn, there's Cuzzo's.
Cuzzo's Cuisine. We got 2 locations, 3418 Tuckasegee Road. The second location, 9601 North Tryon Street. And of course, you know, we got a food truck. And you can follow us on CuzzosCuisines.com, on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat. Come on, see us.
Look, we love Cuzzo's around here. I could eat that lobster mac and cheese all day long, every day. But what are some new things that you've put on the menu? Because I know you're always changing up your menu a little bit.
I got a real popular one on some Mambo Cauliflower Wings.
What's that?
Yeah, on some, you know, on a little vegetarian, you know, way, you know, everybody trying to eat healthy, so I'm trying to give you an option now.
So it's cauliflower, not actual wings.
Yeah, it's cauliflower, but it's shaped like a chicken wing and, you know, tastes like almost like a chicken wing, but it's cauliflower.
Oh, I'm in on that. I'm in on that. Okay, so like this?
Oh, yeah, tuck them fingers in now.
Tuck my fingers in. Like that?
Yeah. Keep it on the board. Yeah. Move that index finger. Hold it. Yeah. Move that index finger. Like this here. Yeah. And hold it tight.
Okay, like
keep
that.
Keep it on the board. Yeah.
Look at me.
There you go.
Look at me, chef.
Hey, you want a job?
No. Trust me, you know you don't want me in your kitchen.
Hey,
I'm here to
hey,
eat.
I'll teach you now.
You're
I'll
here to
teach
do
you.
the work. Chef Andaria, thank you so much for kicking us into Technique Week for the day.
All right.
In about 35 minutes, it's time for dessert. We're going to learn how to tell your baked goods are done without overcooking them. I struggle with that one too.
That sounds good.
Put a toothpick in. I don't know what the toothpick's supposed to look like.